So I've been working on this huge cross stitch thing, and I have 18 squares to go. Like, the pattern is just a bunch of different squares that are kind of a similar color scheme, or like there are colors that bring them together. And I think I started it earlier this year, but it's been taking me forever and I really want to be done. I have 18 to go. This is like, after I'm done with this, it'll be 17. Oh my gosh, I will feel so relieved when I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think after this project, I'm just gonna do smaller projects and I'm gonna do a few gifts. I'm thinking like a cute pattern with two birds and a heart between them, or a flower between them, or something like that. Kind of a romantic gift is going to be my next one, and it'll be a smaller project. I feel like that's the way to go because I have this tendency to commit to these huge projects that end up taking months and months and months, and then feeling kind of frustrated by it. So I feel like the way to go is just a bunch of smaller projects that are more contained, that I can like deliver actual volume from. I think that's the way to go moving forward. Yeah. I did start to set up a brand of like DIY and craft and puzzles, things to do with your hands. Like, the idea is make time for making things, because I feel like super addicted to my phone, and the only thing that gets me to put my phone down is actually like an arts and crafts type of activity or a puzzle. Like, and I consider Legos puzzles too, by the way. So the thinking is that the brand would be along those lines, and it would be called sabr. Sabr means patience in Arabic, but it also is like a informal way of saying prickly pear, which is also like it's a type of fruit that grows on cactus. That's a huge symbol in Palestinian culture because, in a sense, it does also represent this idea of like patience. It grows in horrible conditions. It fends off like enemies, whether in a natural context or in like a human context, because it's like it can protect your land and the space around it and this kind of thing, and it's completely resilient and independent and can grow with very little water and nourishment and support. And so yeah, it's like a very symbolic, meaningful thing. So anyway, so that's the thinking of like behind the brand, and I really want to make it come to life, but I'm just so slow. Like, I feel like I haven't been able to think about it much. Like, I have the basic premise. I have 90% of a logo and the branding done, but I haven't built like products that I really believe in, that I think are ready to go, and that part is weighing on me heavily. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I need to pick up the pace a little bit. My gosh. Anyway, I feel like there is an opportunity to launch something interesting because there isn't a brand that's like a household name that I feel specializes in crafts. There's a bunch of small businesses. There's like, when you walk into a toy shop, there's often a section with some brands, but I still feel like there isn't like a recognizable hero brand, if that makes sense. Like, I know there's that one toy brand that starts with an H. I can't remember what it's called, but that's like, when I think of board games, I think of that brand. But I can't think of one that is like special or unique in the DIY and craft space, which makes me believe that there's a market for it. And I recently saw Chrissy Teigen post about one of those like paint by diamonds brands, and it was like, it looked like a small mom and pop shop like mostly an Instagram page. But that made me feel like, a lot can be done in terms of like influencer marketing and just like building cute things that have the chance to go, I was gonna say viral, but I feel like that's not even the right word, but they just have the chance to kind of become staples and exist beyond figments of my imagination. So I really want to get into that. But I do feel a little bit stuck. So hopefully this summer I can unblock that a little bit, that feeling of just like not being motivated and being lazy, and I can unblock it a bit and do more creative things. So yeah, let us see. I'm almost done with this color. I'm so excited to move on to the next. This current pattern is like, it's a square within a square, and then ultimately there'll be a diamond shape that's made of 2 colors in the middle of the square. I'm thinking I'll go for green and red because the border is blue and black, and that's sort of like the dominant color scheme. So I'm thinking I'll go for that, and then yeah, that pop of green and red will look really nice against the black and blue. So I'm super psyched about that. Something weird about me is like right before COVID, I used to always like I would never leave the house without makeup on, and I'm talking like a winged eyeliner, like full makeup. And then right before COVID, I decided to stop because I started to feel like I didn't know what I looked like without it, and I wasn't leaving the house without it on. Like even if I'd go to like a supermarket or something, like a grocery store or whatever. And so I feel like I stopped for a few years, and now I feel like, wait, I want to get back into it. And I put together like a little capsule collection of things because I used to have like this drawer that had my makeup all like neatly organized, but it was in a different room than the room I get ready in. And so I was like, why don't I just like get a makeup bag, put them in, and it's like the kind of makeup bag that has compartments. And so, my needle, oh no, there it is. I use my couch as a needle punching thing. Anyway, as I was saying, I put a bunch of them in this bag that has compartments, and so I'm able to organize them by theme or product type. And then when I use them, it's like almost in their actual steps that I would need to use them in. And I think it's been a game changer. It really has. I don't know what I think about my lipstick color. I was trying to go for this like really baby nude pink, but I feel like it looks darker on my skin. I can't find the exact shade I'm looking for. I have really pigmented lips too, so it's like, it's never the right shade. But anyway, here is the semi-finished box. I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's looking really cute. Like imagine this framed at the end. It's gonna look awesome. But yeah, each row has 5 patterns. They're all shaped the same size, square. And the idea is that there's like a color scheme kind of bringing everything together. So you see this like teal, this pink and black, and there's some of this mustardy yellow and this turquoise blue, and it's all like brought together by the same shape and kind of the same color scheme, bringing everything together. Once I'm done with this square, I'll have 17 to go. So I still have, I think, a little under half, or like, yeah, 50% to go, but it looks so cute. I'm really excited about being done soon. Yeah, it's looking really good. It's looking really pretty. Anyway, I'm signing off and gonna get ready to go out.